Hallöchen, it's day 5 of Blueprints. And we're back at the beginning. Oh well. Yep, just go forward. Maybe not just go forward. The money room. Apple. Security. Oh, we don't have a gem. Nook it is. Nook who's talking. You found a discount coupon box. Save 1 monies on each purchase you make in the estate. Wee. Yeah. Write down shit, I remember. That is north, okay. Making a speed run. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. I thought red notices are wrong. It's the gem in the den room. These are all shit. Why? I don't want to go backwards. No. Pew pew. What's that? Digi blocks. Okay, sure. That's what we already seen. That's a weird bird. Without? What? What does that mean? The commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Sorry for any inconvenience. Annual Mates Day sale. 2 days only. All items up to 50% off. All staff welcome day 20 and 21. Five coins, 6 coins, 8 coins. Apparently a sledgehammer exists. Welp. Not buying anything here. Not giving our money to some stupid god. So wait, if the commissary and such are closed for a certain number of days, does that mean there are servants running around? Not necessarily. I mean, there were at one time, sometime. Apparently we are giving our money to some random god. Can we muck one for their map? Probably not. What is this stupid shit? Should have gone back to the hallway. there be something to grab in here? Apparently not today. Corridor seems stupid. Lavatory seems stupid. Everything's stupid. Why? Isn't even anything here. Well, that was a waste. Shit. Now we need a key to get anywhere. Let's do more math. 4. 10 times 2? 15 minus 7 divided by 4. 11 minus 1 times 2 divided by 4. One key. Oh, it's even a silver key. And yeah, we should go back to the den then. That is the only way forward, right? When you enter a gymnasium, you lose 2 steps. Oh no! But it would be new, and we have a lot of steps today. And the conference room is boring. Minus 2 basketballs. Wow, what a boring room. Parlor it is. Yes, wind-up key. This statement appears on another box. The blue box is empty. This statement appears on another box. So these are both true. So this one must be false. I am a master of logical deduction. Locked? Where do we get a key? Was the door from the billiard room locked? It was not. Storeroom key. Yay! Anything else? No. Back we go. Getting our steps in today. I guess we'll corridor it. No, not the dark room. Let's go with security. What the heck? This security door is locked by an electronic keycard. Aww. Now we need a keycard. Our breaker room. And the earliest room we can create is of the entrance hall. Wow. You should be able to turn it off. In security? No. No, you can't. No, you can now only reduce the amount of security. But if you have a utility closet, then you can it would log off the other possible rooms, but then again, who cares? I don't know why I'm switching these on, just because I can, I guess. It does seem to dead end already? Yeah, because I selected a dead end. We should keep this open in case I fuck up. Do I want to go back to security? That's another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 steps. Then we're down to 15. Let's pull it. Discover less common floor plans while drafting in the library? Sure. Book request form. In library use only. Books and periodicals requested with this form will be pulled and available the next time you draft the library. Please select one. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington, Swim Bird, The fixed stars, history of Orindia, EPCW pump system, user manual. Drafting strategy, architectural digest. I guess we want to learn more about architectural thingies. Yeah. Additional reading. The house directory is a great resource for information. If you wish to read more about a specific room in your house, press R to pull up the directory. I think we've seen that already, yeah. Ooh. Mount Holly records. Temporal records. Total time 2 hours and 3 minutes. Total days 5. Longest day 38 minutes 41 seconds and 3 tenths of a second, I guess. Average day 2608.4. Resource records. Steps taken 191. Keys turned 8. Gems used 13. Gold spent 8. Total stars 1. Draft records. Total rooms drafted 79. Bedrooms drafted 8. Hallways drafted 9. Green rooms drafted 2. Shops drafted 1. Red rooms drafted 9. Puzzle records. Billiard rooms 4. Dartboard solved 4. Parlors drafted 3. Parlors solved 3. Discovery records. Upgrade discs 1. I guess that's all there is. Ooh. Mount Holly scrapbook. The Baron of Mount Holly names nephew professional heir. Professional heir? My favorite floor plans. Chapel, can't seem to ever pass it up. Most drafted, 10. Most paid for, security. Drawing room, the pool. Most time spent in security, and billiard room and entrance hall. Contraptions I've made, none. Maybe one day, kitchen, most avoided floor plans. Kitchen, bunk room, boudoir. And that's it. Yay! Haven't we learned a lot about ourselves? The X marks the spot. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's level 5, the rightmost. And there's a treasure now. In the gymnasium. Of course, there. Where else would it be? Aquarium? Wow. Aquarium is every color of room. Are the colors of rooms important? A compass. You found a navigational compass. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. Nice. Well, might as well open the door. Oh yeah, steps. Very good. Yay, magnifying glass. Yeah, West Wing Hall it is. Oh, I don't want a dead end. Shit. Well, whatever we select here is a dead end. Can I not reroll? Why do I not have a reroll thingy? Do we want to check in an item? Like the treasure map? Can we get treasure now and also next time? I think we need to check the closet and hope that one of the items is the keycard. Oh no, we already disabled it, so we can go back. A single ivory die. Okay, well now let's hope we have enough steps to make it back to the gymnasium and then past security. That was not good. There's a key? When did that appear? So, where's the treasure? Ah. This looks like the spot. Now to find something to dig with. Are you... What the fuck? Okay, we don't have gems, so weight room it is. Lose half your steps? Ah. Oh, I could have rerolled, couldn't I? What? I flipped the switch. That's not fair. Our last key. This better be good. I should reroll. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Nothing here. Except fire. Yay! I'm so glad I got to see this room before the end. 2. One. This better be a bedroom. What? But it's a bunk room. Oh well. So the red rooms are bedrooms. Yeah, the furnace was horrible. Welcome back. The trunk is locked. Don't be locked. Do I want to dead end this early? Yes. Steps are steps. Step by step. Ooh. You do have D&D in little over half an hour, so you'll be listening with one ear. Why would you listen to D&D with one ear? That's not very nice. What is happening? It's gonna be a very short day. this better be the east wing to end all east wings. Nope, these are all dead ends. Drafting Strategy, Volume 3. I thought we checked out Volume 5? Oh well. September the 5th, Kimberly Thompson. November 12th, Simon P. Jones. The potential within. We all start as an empty floor plan. To the ambitious young architect, a fresh blueprint represents a world of boundless possibilities. When you are staring at a blank canvas, you have unlimited potential and ideas to explore. But with an abundance of options at your disposal, the architect can also become overwhelmed by the countless choices and decisions that need to be made. Should I draft a hallway or a closet? How many bedrooms do I need in my house? Is passageway really worth 2 gems? All these questions can compound, adding layers of complexity and stress to the design process. That's why it's even more important to develop simple and effective strategies that you can employ while drafting your house to ensure a successful project outcome. In this volume of Architectural Digest, we aim to provide architects with some of those strategies and even assist them in developing their own. Although many architects employ different strategies when developing their house designs, most of them agree on one guiding principle: have gems while drafting. One of the most common ways architects draft themselves into a corner is by not having the resources they need when opening a new door. If you lack the gems to consider all 3 presented options, you may be forced to draft a room you do not want. To avoid this predicament, focus on drafting rooms that grant you gems and prioritize acquiring gems as early in the day as you can. This approach is a surefire way to set yourself up for success. Reader submitted gem strats. Make sure you check for gems in the room you are in before clicking the door. I do this way too much. LSF. Think about saving some gems for emergencies. I try to only spend them if I really need a room. Gen H. I will never draft passageway on the first 5 ranks. It's a simple strat that has served me well. Kyle P. If you see gems for sale in any of the shops, buy them out. Matthew M. Don't pass up wine cellar even if you're not thirsty. There's no such thing as too many gems. I may have a bit of a problem. Crego. A wine problem? When you begin drafting a house, it's important to start each day with a solid foundation. Draft early ranks first. A very common mistake beginners make is drafting in a straight line north and ignoring the many unopened doors they have left behind in the entrance hall and rooms of the early ranks. When these architects reach the higher ranks, they quickly discover they do not have enough keys or gems to continue. The day usually ends by returning to the lower ranks to draft from the doors they skipped, only to find rooms and items that would have made all the difference if they had only been found earlier in the day. As the layout to the right demonstrates, even a path of rooms that snakes through the house and does not go in a straight line can also be a structurally weak if you are leaving lots of unopened doors in the ranks behind you. By starting each day on a strong foundation of rooms on the early ranks, you will have a much better chance of finding success when you eventually start heading further into the house. Top drafting combos. Another aspect to consider when planning your house is to order in which you the order. I can't read. I'm sorry. I fail English. It's impossible. Another aspect to consider when planning your house is the order in which you draft rooms. For instance, if you draft cloister before terrace, you will be down 3 gems. But if you draft them in the reverse order, cloister would be free. Identifying a synergistic pair of floor plans is an essential first step, but determining the optimal order for drafting those rooms will provide you with an additional advantage, significantly improving your chances of success. I mean, that's great, but I've never seen a cloister, I think. Other floor plan combos. A foyer drafted before Great Hall would mean that all of its many doors would be unlocked. Wait, a Great Hall has 7 locked doors? How does that work? Sorry. Drafting bunk room after nursery will give you 10 extra steps because it counts as 2 separate bedroom triggers. Except when the bunk room doesn't trigger at all. You won't have to backtrack constantly to collect your gold spread from office if you draft a conference room. The more items you have, the greater your chances of being able to create a contraption in workshop. That's great. Wait, that's it? What? No. Making a connection. 2 pair combos aren't the only form of room synergy. You will find some floor plans only work by drafting other specific rooms. These rooms aren't powerful on their own, but can become very useful when their connectivity is eventually discovered. The utility closet is a perfect example of this. It doesn't do anything by itself, but it can literally power up or down other rooms you have drafted in your house. Garage powers garage door and grants west pass access. Dark room turns lights back on after blowing a fuse. Okay, so you need to blow the fuse first and then turn it back on? That's mean. Gymnasium turns lights off to prevent step loss. Interesting. Another example of connectivity. One of the more simple examples, Her Ladyship's chamber has synergy with Lady Epson's other 2 rooms, her boudoir and her walk-in closet. The boiler room connects ducts from room to steam power to specific destinations in the house. Laboratory, garage, laundry room, furnace and pump room all have uses for steam power. Speaking of pump room, this room controls the water level throughout rooms in the estate and can interact directly with the pool, aquarium, greenhouse, kitchen and several other features located outside of the main house. Tips and tricks. In the kitchen you can check which course is being served in the dining room that day. This will allow you the opportunity to draft specific rooms that will make the meal even more delicious. Besides counting as 2 bedrooms, bunk room also counts as 2 rooms. This will increase the amount of steps granted by master bedroom, the amount of gold spread by the tomb, and the amount of keys found in a servant's quarters. Each time you solve a puzzle in billiard room or parlor, the difficulty will increase slightly the next time you draft that room. Just because you didn't find any items in a room when you first explored it, doesn't mean that will be the case the next time you draft it. The day after drafting Freezer, it enters an automated cooldown refreezing cycle during which it cannot be drafted for the next 24 hours. If you are stuck or don't know what to do in a specific room, sometimes it is smart to move on. There are multiple ways to solve many of the challenges you will come across, and there is a very good chance you will find a piece of information down the road which may help. When in doubt, draft rooms you have never seen before. Even if you do not think the room seems very useful, they may still hold useful clues or information that may help you on your journey. Word from the editor. Although with this volume we have provided our readers with many potential strategies and tricks to try, we here at Architectural Digest hope that aspiring architects know that there truly is no set blueprint for success. Forging your own path and coming up with your own unique strategies will, in our humble opinion, always provide the best results. Each architect has his own favorite room, each builder his own favorite tool, and thus each player in turn will develop their own style of play and discover their own secrets and tricks that they can share with the world or keep to themselves. Whatever strategy you employ, we wish you best of luck drafting and hope you build the house of your dreams. Well, I'm glad that we got to read this. Now, where were we? We were at the end. This is the smallest house ever. Yep, let's get out of here. Make a wish. I wish this episode would end now.